Keep listening to English every single day helps improve your understanding and speaking naturally. It trains your ears to recognize words, sounds, and phrases. Daily practice builds confidence, vocabulary, and fluency. Stay patient and consistent. The more you listen, the more confident you'll become in speaking and understanding English fluently. I have support from my mother. There is something incredibly powerful about having someone in your life who always believes in you, someone who stands by your side no matter what, who cheers you on even in your darkest days, and who holds your hand when the world feels heavy. For me, that person is my mother. I have support from my mother, and that support is one of the greatest blessings in my life. From the very beginning, my mother has been my biggest source of comfort, encouragement, and strength. As a child, I didn't always understand the sacrifices she made for me. I only saw her smile when she packed my lunch, helped me with my homework, or waited up for me to get home safely. But now, looking back, I realize how much love and effort she poured into everything she did for me. When I was little, her support came in the form of warm hugs, bedtime stories, and bandaging scraped knees. She was always there to comfort me when I cried or to celebrate my small victories. I remember the way she clapped and shouted with joy when I learned how to ride a bike without training wheels. Her pride in me made me feel like I could do anything. As I grew older, her support evolved. It became quieter but even more meaningful. She gave me the freedom to make choices and mistakes, but was always there to help me learn from them. When I doubted myself, she reminded me of my strengths. When I failed, she didn't judge me, she helped me get back up. Her voice was always calm, her words always filled with wisdom, and her heart always open. One of the most important times in my life when I felt her support deeply was during my education. There were times when I struggled with subjects I didn't understand or when I felt overwhelmed by exams and assignments. But my mother never gave up on me. She stayed up late with me to help me revise. She made sure I had a quiet place to study. And most of all, she believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Her belief gave me the motivation to keep going, to try harder, and to aim higher. There were days I felt like giving up, but then I would hear her gentle voice, "You've come this far. Don't stop now. I believe in you." That one sentence carried so much power because I knew it came from a place of pure love. Beyond academics, her emotional support has shaped me into the person I am today. Life has its ups and downs, and I've faced my share of disappointments and heartbreaks. But through every tough moment, my mother was my safe space. She let me cry, talk, or even stay silent. She never pushed me to be okay before I was ready. Instead, she walked with me through the pain, never leaving me alone in my struggle. Even in moments when we disagreed, her support never wavered. That's the incredible thing about a mother's love. It isn't based on whether you always see eye to eye. It's unconditional. It's patient. It waits for you to grow, to learn, and to come back when you're ready. I've made choices in my life that she didn't always understand, but she never stopped supporting me. She trusted me to find my own path while quietly guiding me with her example. One thing I admire most about my mother is her strength. She has faced challenges in her own life with grace and courage. Seeing how she handles difficulties has taught me resilience. She never complains, even when things get tough. Instead, she finds a way forward. Her support doesn't just come from words, it comes from the way she lives her life, the way she shows up every day with kindness, determination, and love. Sometimes we take the support of our loved ones for granted, especially when it's always there. But I've come to appreciate that not everyone has someone like my mother in their corner. And that realization has made me even more grateful for her presence in my life. Her support isn't just something that helps me, it's something that inspires me to be a better person. Because of my mother's support, I've learned how to support others. She has taught me how to listen, how to be patient, and how to show love without conditions. I try to be there for my friends and family in the same way she's always been there for me. Her love has rippled through my life and into the lives of others. I also know that support doesn't always need grand gestures. Sometimes it's a smile when you walk through the door. Sometimes it's a hot meal waiting for you after a long day. Sometimes it's a message that says, "Just checking on you." I love you. My mother has mastered the art of showing love in small ways that leave a big impact. Now, as I walk through life and chase my dreams, I carry her support with me like a shield. I know that no matter what happens, there is someone who will always be in my corner, cheering me on. And that knowledge gives me incredible strength. Someday, I hope to be the kind of person my mother is, to offer that same kind of support to someone else. I want to pass on the love and strength she's given me. I want to be a light in someone else's life, just as she has been in mine. In a world that can sometimes feel uncertain, cold, or overwhelming, my mother's support is a steady, warm light. It is a gift I carry with me every day. And for that, I am endlessly grateful. So when I say, I have support from my mother, I'm not just talking about help with homework or advice when I'm confused. I'm talking about the deep, steady, unwavering love that lifts me up, gives me hope, and reminds me that I'm never alone. Because of her, I believe in myself. Because of her, I keep going. Because of her, I know what love truly means. The more I reflect on the support I receive from my mother, the more I realize how deeply it shapes my everyday life, my values, and my sense of self. Her support is not just a background presence, it is a strong, living force that moves me forward, lifts me when I stumble, and teaches me how to care deeply for others. What makes my mother's support so special is that it is constant. In a world that changes so quickly, where people come and go, plans shift, and dreams sometimes fall apart, her love and support remain solid. That kind of steady presence is rare and powerful. No matter what season I'm in, she adapts to my needs. If I'm excited, she celebrates with me. If I'm sad, she comforts me. If I'm confused, she listens without judgment. And when I'm just quiet, she sits beside me with calm understanding. There's something beautiful in knowing that someone knows your story from the very beginning. My mother remembers every stage of my life, my first steps, my first day of school, my teenage struggles, my growing dreams. She has seen me at my worst and my best. And through it all, she has remained the same, loving, supportive, and strong. Her support isn't just about what she does for me. It's also about what she believes about me. She believes I have something special to offer the world. She sees potential in me when I can't see it myself. And because of that, she helps me see it too. That kind of belief can be life-changing. It has helped me pursue opportunities I might have been too scared to try. It has helped me recover from failure and aim higher. It has made me more confident, more hopeful, and more grounded. I think back to the many moments when I leaned on her support to keep going. There was a time when I felt completely lost, unsure about my future, anxious about the decisions I had to make, and overwhelmed by expectations. I remember sitting in my room, feeling like everything was falling apart. And then she walked in, sat beside me, and simply said, "You don't have to figure it all out today. Just take it one step at a time. I'm here for you." Those words calmed me. They gave me permission to breathe, to rest, and to trust the process. That's what her support does. It doesn't push or pressure. It gently reminds me that I'm not alone, and that I am loved exactly as I am. One of the greatest gifts my mother has given me is emotional security. Because of her, I've learned how to express my feelings without fear. I've learned that it's okay to cry, to be vulnerable, and to ask for help. She never makes me feel weak for having emotions. In fact, she shows me that strength comes from honesty and openness. Her ability to support me emotionally has helped me develop stronger relationships in every part of my life. Beyond emotional support, my mother is also incredibly practical. She helps me think through problems logically. She offers advice without being controlling. She asks questions that help me think clearly, and she shares her wisdom without ever making me feel small. Her guidance is like a compass. It doesn't make the journey for me, but it helps me find my direction. She also leads by example. I've seen her work hard, care for others, stay honest, and remain kind even in difficult situations. Her life teaches me values more than her words ever could. Through her actions, she has taught me about resilience, gratitude, humility, and love. I remember when I once faced a failure that really shook my confidence. I had prepared for something for weeks, and when it didn't work out, I felt like I had let everyone down, including her. But when I told her what happened, she didn't show disappointment. She smiled gently and said, "It's okay. This is just one moment, not your whole story. What matters most is how you grow from this. That moment changed how I see failure. She taught me that mistakes don't define us, how we respond to them does. Her support gives me the courage to take risks, to try again, and to learn with an open heart. There's also a quiet power in the way my mother celebrates me. She doesn't wait for big achievements. She notices the small things, the efforts I make, the progress I don't even see, the days I keep going even when I'm tired. Her encouragement is never fake or forced. It's sincere, and it comes from truly seeing me. What's beautiful is that her support doesn't come with conditions. She doesn't love me more when I succeed or less when I fail. She doesn't support me only when it's easy. Her love is not based on how much I achieve, but simply on the fact that I am her child. That kind of unconditional support is rare and sacred. As I continue to grow, I understand more clearly how deeply her support has influenced my choices. It has made me more compassionate. It has made me more willing to help others. It has shown me the importance of being present for the people we care about. I also see how she supports others, family, friends, even strangers. She is always the one people call when they need help, a listening ear, or a little encouragement. She gives her time, her energy, and her heart without expecting anything in return. Watching her do this has made me want to live the same way, to be someone who uplifts others just like she uplifts me. In quiet moments, I often reflect on how fortunate I am to have such a strong foundation of love in my life. I know not everyone has that, and I never want to take it for granted. I want to honor her support by using it well, by becoming someone who lives with kindness, who loves deeply, and who never forgets where they came from. Sometimes I write letters to my mother that I don't even send. I just write to say thank you for everything. For the sleepless nights, for the advice, for the encouragement, for the warm meals, for the hugs, and for the faith she never lost in me. These small expressions of gratitude help me stay connected to the truth, that everything I am and everything I do is touched by her support. As life goes on, I know there will be challenges ahead. But I also know that I have something powerful with me, my mother's love, her belief, her wisdom, and her unwavering support. It is a light I carry into every new chapter. And no matter where I go or what I do, one thing will always remain true. I have support from my mother, and because of that, I am stronger, braver, and more ready to face the world. Her support is the quiet rhythm behind every step I take, and I am forever grateful for it. Thank you, Mom. Your support means everything.